So Bryce, start with, coaches have been very complimentary to you and your progress this spring. You feel you gotten better? How? Why? Where's that all come from?
A lot of work in the off season, in the winter. Saturdays, throwing with the quarterbacks, chemistry, stuff like that. We put in a lot of work, so it's only right that we're starting to see the results from it.
Individually, where have you seen the results? I mean, is there a particular area you were concentrating on?
Contested catches, like 50-50 balls, just being more consistent, making them about 80-20.
How do you improve in that area?
Just practicing it. You know, the best way you can simulate is just to keep doing it. So if I can have, you know, a fellow receiver go up with me, you know, fight for the ball with me, stuff like that. I mean, it's only you're building like mental real estate. So just keep repping that. You know, a lot of tracking the balls downfield with our new machine, the new seeker, and stuff like that. So it gets you better. You just put the work in.
You said a number there, 80-20. Is that, I mean, truthfully something you strive for? Do you guys chart that's contested catches you want 80% of?
I mean, it's not really like a written rule, but it's kind of something that I've aimed for, especially with my frame and my size. I feel like it should be more of an 80-20 ball anyway, instead of 50-50.
New quarterbacks, so adjusting to them, what's that been like? Are they each a little different? You have to get used to that?
Yeah, their arms are a little bit different, especially Nico being a lefty. But you know, they're all doing pretty well right now, taking control of the offense, showing some good signs.
How is the left-hander different?
The spin of the ball is a little bit different, and I've never had a left-hand quarterback, so that's something that you know, we were prepared for it though. We've thrown with Nico for months now. And we've changed, like there's a setting on the jugs machine where you can make it a left-hand spin. So we catch from those equally and stuff like that. So help us get adjusted.
A whole lot, since you got to school here, there's been a whole lot change about being a West Virginia football player, from coaching to NIL to, you know, teammates coming and going. How has it been on each guy or yourself to handle all the changes being thrown at you so fast and so furiously?
It's kind of reminds me of a saying that is right in front of my strength coach's office, Coach Mike, and it says adapt or perish. So I mean, if you don't adapt, then you know nothing. Like you don't need to really be here anymore. Honestly, like there's been a lot of things that changed since I've been here, and you know, I feel like I've kept my promise, you know, my commitment, and just adapt, just roll with the punches.
It's almost like being a student. Since you came in, it's like running a pass route when the quarterback's scrambling.
For sure.
Go find
never know what's next. Like, make it work.
Best advice your grandfather gave you when you came here?
Just about loyalty, honestly. I kind of knew what I was signing up for when I came here, you know, with my family history. And I knew that some of the stuff that everybody else does, and they do, that I can't really do. I have kind of a different standard, especially to honor my family and, you know, keep our legacy alive well. And, yeah, just hold yourself to a higher standard, really.
With his I'm sorry, go ahead.
Bryce, one of the changes is that, you know, guys can transfer freely now, too. And I think a lot of people understand, like, this offseason, new quarterbacks, offensive coordinator change, your position coach. It's natural to consider that stuff too.
Yeah.
Did it get in your mind? Did you think about it at all? Here you are, so we know it ended, but I can't imagine that it doesn't happen inside your ears sometimes.
Nah, it's not too bad, honestly. It's not like my first coaching change or my first time seeing people leave the program. So, I mean, I've been here for going on 5 years now, so I've seen everything there is, really. A new coach, you know, it's kind of like a business, so got to deal with it. It's going to be the same thing when you reach the NFL and stuff like that. So it's better just get adjusted now, honestly.
When you're so confident in where you are as opposed to where you want to be, does that make off seasons like yours easier to be more productive?
Yeah, for sure. But, you know, like my old coach used to say that the truth is in the work. So you can't just, you know, cut corners and get success. So regardless of everything that you've done in the past, you still got to just keep going. Keep putting in work the same that you were like when you were a redshirt freshman, hungry to play.
Your third receiver coach since you've been here. Is it difficult adjusting to that, and do they each teach something different?
Yeah, it's my fourth too, but yeah, I mean, I've definitely learned something from all of them, and I've definitely still applied it to my game. You know, I take bits and pieces from everyone, and if I can't remember still, you know, I try to keep it in my game.
How is this scheme different with Graham Harrell? Does it change a lot for receivers?
It's not too different, honestly, but it's like a really good air raid system. More one-on-one matchups and, you know, stuff like that backside, and he really just gives, you know, or takes what the defense gives him and gives the receiver an opportunity to, you know, make something happen, which is what we really like.
Mentioning your grandfather, does he put more emphasis, knowing his academic background, more emphasis on what you do in the classroom?
Yeah, you know, just getting by never really was a thing for me. My mom, my whole family really is involved in my academics and stuff like that, which is why I decided to, you know, try to get my master's in sport management while I'm still here. And, you know, everybody in my family has came here and had 2 degrees, so I'm trying to keep it going.